family, KARADYAH'S here. Todah for this day. It's been actually a great day today, y'all. I was kind of frustrated whenever I woke up, but I'm glad that that went away, or that I let it go. Anyway, I'm so happy that y'all are here with me today, because no matter what, we have to have this discussion about the Malak, or in English it would be angels. So I wanted to share this with y'all before, but I was kind of skeptical about whether I should do it or not, because like I said in my introduction video, I was afraid of what people would say. You know, it's so much confusion out here about witches and witchcraft, and what is a witch, what is a healer, what is a medicine woman or a medicine man, what's the difference between witchcraft and being a healer, or doing divine work and witchcraft, what's the difference? Because the lines are so blurred these days, because people don't really know what things mean. But I went and looked it up. So in doing my research, the Most High introduced me to my angels. It all started out with numbers and my complete love for numbers. Y'all, I've been seeing these number sequences. I don't know why I'm always saying that wrong. For a while now. And I was wondering what it was that was triggering these different patterns of numbers. So I went to this website, and it was called Willow Soul. Willow Soul was a nice website that helped me to learn about numbers, but I don't want somebody to read my fortune or to tell me my future or whatever. And that's not necessarily what Willow Soul did, but I don't want to I don't know a lot about that. So I was looking for something that would tell me more about the angels and more about the numbers directly, versus it telling me so much about me directly. So this is whenever I came across Joanne Scribes. Now Joanne Scribes is a website, it's a blog actually, and it is huge. Once I started to follow and to read more from Joanne Scribes, it started to give me more of an understanding of what I was looking for, which is the numbers and the reason why the numbers were coming to me specifically. So anyhow, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to introduce you all to the angels. I'm going to be splitting this conversation up into a few different videos. So today is going to be the main introduction. Okay, so the next one that we do, I'll be explaining to you how to sense the angels, or your heavenly staff around you. Excuse me. Okay, so I am not going to be, at this point, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of scripture. I may make mention of what the word says about different things, and if I can remember the book, then I'll tell you where it's at. Or either maybe I'll look it up or something, or if you ask me about it, then I'll look it up. But it's not really needed a whole lot, like, for what we're talking about right now. So to start off, we're talking about the Malak and the Malak, and this is the Hebrew word for angel. In the Bible, the word Malak is the word that is used most often, and in ancient Hebrew and Paleo, you know, the older forms of Hebrew. For those of you who do not know, Yiddish is a mixture of German and Hebrew. Yiddish is what the people who live in the land of Israel right now, or who are in Jerusalem, let me say that. The people who claim that they are the Israelites, which they're not, the Negroes are, the people who were sent into slavery to the four corners of the earth during the transatlantic slave trade. These are our people. We are the ones who are the Israelites of the Bible. So, Yiddish does not use the word malak as a person who is a messenger of the Most High. Okay, let me explain to you what I mean. So, why don't I just start from the beginning and we can go from there? All right. So let's start off by getting the word and the definition. Whenever you go, if you go into Google and you type in angel in Hebrew, it will give you the word malak, and it is spelled mem lamed, yeah, aleph shin.
Kaf.
Yeah, I was gonna do this live because I can't stand editing sometimes, but my internet signal is not the greatest. So I'm gonna record this video and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna edit it a little bit. Whatever mistakes I might make, if I say or I stutter a lot, I apologize, y'all. I talk fast and I have a whole lot of thoughts going on in my head, but my point in saying this is I'm not gonna go through and do a whole lot of editing and shining this video up. This is gonna be really raw, just like being live, for us to be able to save time, because I need to be able to do more than one video in a week, and I'm doing all of this on the phone, y'all. I had to get rid of my laptop, threw it in the trash. It was messed up, so I need another laptop. Y'all willing? He's gonna make a way for me to get this new laptop and I'll be able to give y'all more videos and faster. So anyway, let's get back to it. The word malak is spelled mem lamed aleph shin.
Kaf.
We know that the mem is water. It's a mystery word. It's usually used as a who, what, when, where, and why type of conversation. You might see the mem used in that word. Also, it stands for mighty. It stands for movement. It stands for chaos. But the picture of it is waves. And the next letter is the lamed. The lamed is the shepherd's staff. It was also used as a weapon. It means to control, to lead, to ward, direction, protect, pull, and push. Okay, let me say that again. Toward, lead, like toward, to move something towards you or towards something. Control, direct, or direction. To protect, to pull, to push. And it also was used as a yoke, and also it stands for authority. Okay, so in Yiddish, whenever you hear the letter mem, that's the letter that they give you, but the original name of the letter mem is ma, M-A-H, and the sound that it gives is the sound, like the letter M. Okay, so the next letter, the lamed, I'll go back and I'll give y'all the correct names for the letters at a later date, because some of y'all might just be coming in and you might not know a whole lot about Hebrew. But as we go throughout this, I'll give you the symbols, the pictures, because that's what we read. We didn't read Yiddish or modern Hebrew. As you go through learning ancient Hebrew, you're going to learn different forms. You're going to learn all of the different forms of the letters. But I'm leaving that up to you to, whenever I show you a mem on the screen and I show you the picture form and I show you the modern form, which is used in Yiddish, I'm not giving you any kind of, what are they called? Oh my goodness, it just went out of my head. The little vowel points, yeah, that make the letters make different sounds. We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you who understand, I'm going to only give you the simple form of the letter, and you can go back and find out whatever else you need to find out, or you can watch some of my older videos where I explain a little bit more about different letters. But later on, I'll give y'all the complete correct way to say these letters, because most of the people who are teaching Hebrew are teaching you through Yiddish, and they're teaching you with vowel points. They're teaching you how to pronounce these words the way that the people who live in our land pronounce them. That's not the way they're supposed to be pronounced. Okay, so anyway, the Malak, whenever you Google that, they're going to give you the word Malak. When you Google angels, they're going to give you Malak. Now, I'm going to give you the different definitions of each word. I'm going to give you different definitions and where I got them from. Okay. So to finish the spelling, we have the mem, we have the lamed, then we have the aleph, which is a picture of an ox head, and it stands for a strong leader. It stands for the Most High Yah, which is the number one. The aleph is also the number one, which is echad, the masculine form of the word one. So it stands for also like the leader of the house, the strong leader, the ox, the father. Okay, but that's not the definition of father. Okay, that's just a letter that is used to represent the leader of the home or whatever. The last one that we have is kaf. Kaf. It is the palm of the hand. And so mem, lamed, aleph, kaf is malak. Okay, whenever you look at the word malak, once you learn how to read Hebrew pictographically, you see the water that represents movement, or to move something toward something, or to steer something. That's what we get with the mem. So the first word that I get whenever I look at this definition, when I look at this word, is move. Okay, move toward, or move something toward. So what am I going to be moving? Let's go to the lamed. With the lamed, we're moving something toward something, or we are directing something, or maybe we're moving a direction, or maybe we're moving the authority. Okay, so with the mem, we're moving. With the lamed, we're moving authority from the ox head to the palm of the hand. So move the authority from the ox head, which is Yah, to the palm of the hand, which is the person that is getting the message. Whenever you look up the word malak, they're going to tell you that the definition of this word is a messenger. Okay, that is what the word means whenever you're translating it to English. But when you're reading the Hebrew letters and the Hebrew pictures, you see move the direction, or move the control, move the yoke, move the message from the ox head, or from the strong leader, to the palm of the hand. So I hope that I painted a pretty decent picture of that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna repeat that again, and I'm gonna give you another word in a few minutes, and maybe that'll help to with you looking at the picture on the screen and hearing what that picture means. It'll help you to start forming the definition of certain words without you having to lean on what the Yiddish are giving you. Let me tell you the reason why I do this. Okay, ever since we have started to wake up, they've been changing the books, and they've been changing books, and they've been changing the websites. So y'all know I usually use studylight.org. I usually use Bible Hub, sometimes, and then the Blue Letter Bible. Okay, they have started to change the Hebrew to confuse you, and I am not a conspiracy theorist. You can look this up yourself right now on your phone. If you go to the Blue Letter Bible, or if you go to studylight.com, or if you go to Bible Tools or Bible Hub, there, and you go to the interlinear Bible, the first word in the Bible is Bereshit. This means in the beginning. The letter bet means inside. It also stands for the womb, and it also stands for the home, and it's used in association with the woman a lot of times because it does stand for the womb. So whenever you see this word, now they've changed it on all of the websites to where it says reshith. Reshith is not what that means. In the beginning is Bereshith. Bere, I think it's Shyith or Shyth. They're changing up the words. So you need to be trying to invest in your own interlinear Bible. You could probably get one for like $30 or $40. You could get one for $25 for sure, but you need something that is an older version. You don't need anything that has been written between the year 2015 and the year 2021 because they're changing it. They see that we have gotten to where we can read this language and we're able to go and look up these definitions and things on our own, and they are switching it up. I'm not giving y'all no lies. Go and look it up yourself. Go to BibleHub.com and go to studylight.org and look at the interlinear Bible and go to Genesis 1:1, and you will see that it does not say Bereshith anymore. Okay, so I have to give you the raw before they snatch it up and take it off of the internet, and you don't go buy the book, your auntie ain't got the book, your kids don't have the books, and now y'all are reading and saying the wrong thing. Because foreign language, what we call foreign language, is significant vibration wise. People, we have this in our DNA. This is our language. This is what we can resonate with, and they know that once we start looking at these symbols, then it's going to start coming back to us. Y'all, I never thought that I would be able to read pictographical Hebrew, and it is way easier than reading modern Hebrew. It's way easier than reading Yiddish that they have added all of these different sounds to, like we don't know how to speak our own language, which we didn't, and a lot of us don't. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get the point of what I'm saying. Whenever you started speaking English was hard to learn. English is a very hard language. A lot of us still don't speak English correctly. There's a reason behind that. The vibration of this language is dead. I'm gonna give you an example, then I'm gonna move on. Okay, so whenever we say Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that rolls, and it's a breathy word. Whenever I first started coming into the truth, I was in the flea market and I was just searching for truth, and I had an ankh around my neck, and it was this man and his wife that were there, and they were Hebrews, and they gave me the Torah in a little pamphlet like this big, and it was talking about how our language is a language of air. The Ru'aah is life, your air, your breath. That's what the Most High breathed into us. Our words are breathy. If I was to say Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, in English it'll say God, cut off, in the name. Each one of the words in the name, there's no breathiness, there's cut off, it's dead. The vibration stops. In the name of Jesus. Jesus is, that word is dead. The vibration does not work. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's the way the language is supposed to flow. Okay? And there's no power in the name of Jesus. Y'all are going to hear me say that over and over again. The reason why we used to feel the power is because our faith put the power there. Even Yahweh Shai said, whenever he was going around healing, woman or daughter, your faith has made you whole. He told different people, your faith has made you whole, because our faith is where the power is. Okay, if you want to speak something into existence, you have to have the faith to do that. Once you start to speak it, if your faith is strong enough, or if the emotion behind it is strong enough, it's going to manifest. That's the reason why you can manifest good and bad things so easily. The emotion that you're putting behind it, the power in your subconscious that you're putting behind what you're saying, is what gives it Yah's power, okay, or the power that Yah has bestowed into you via vibration. English is a dead language. Our people can't be risen up out of wickedness and into Yeshua, our salvation, if we are speaking dead things. No vibration, you can't really move anything. Whenever you're vibrating and speaking in a tongue that the Most High established, and he set that vibrational pool there, he put that vibrational power there. Whenever you're dealing with that and you're using that language, those languages, and Hebrew isn't the only language that is vibrational, okay. Other languages are vibrational, but the vibration of Hebrew is the one that our DNA resonates with, and they know that. So they know that if they switch up what we're saying and we don't know that it's switched up, then we're not vibrating to the Father, or to the atmosphere, to the angels, the heavenly staff, what we're supposed to be saying. Okay, they're creating wickedness, which wickedness means dysfunction. They're creating wickedness amongst us in our studies, and those of us who are speaking out about it are being hushed. But to Yah be the glory, because y'all are gonna see this. Go to an interlinear Bible, please do this, and type in Genesis 1:1 and see where they have changed the word. Up under it, you'll see in the beginning, but up top, it does not say in the beginning. It says Reshith. That's not the first word of the Bible. Okay, let's move on. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to ramble, but I have to give y'all this information as I'm going, for the new people who might not understand where I'm coming from, or why I'm saying words the way that I am saying them, or describing words the way that I am describing them, or breaking them down the way that I'm breaking them down. You'll be able to follow along. Okay, so whenever we look up the word Malak, or angel, Wikipedia gives us that angels are supernatural beings that appear throughout the Tanakh, which is the Hebrew Bible. This is what they say the Tanakh is, okay? Hebrew Bible, which consists of the Torah, the rabbinic literature, apocrypha, pseudepigrapha, and the traditional Jewish liturgy, as agents of the power of Yasharallah, and that is Israel. They are categorized in different hierarchies and hierarchies. Why am I saying hierarchies? That's what it says. Hierarchies. Yeah, child. It looked like air to me. But they are categorized in different hierarchies. I will explain that to y'all, the difference between the cherubim and the dominions. Y'all heard me and principalities, y'all heard me mention that before, that these are living beings. Okay, so we'll talk about those also. Their essence is often associated with fire. The Talmud describes their very essence as fire. Y'all, I do not mess around with the Talmud. I did some research about it, and I saw that some of the rabbis, I don't know how long ago this has been, and I forgot what their names were, but I remember reading there was a few of them, and they were reading this Talmud, and I think one of the guys disappeared. I want to say one committed suicide and the other one lost his mind. I could be wrong, but I know for a fact that one of them did lose his mind. So my point in telling you that is, everything that Jewish Jewish. Ish means to be like something. They are like the Jews, which they're really not. They're supposed to be like us. Something like us is what that word means. Um Everything that these people say and do in every publication that they put out, every book that they write, that is not for us. The word says that they are the synagogue of Satan. Look it up. Type it into your Bible app. Type in synagogue of Satan and it will tell you about the Jewish people. Okay. So let's keep going. The online etymology dictionary says angels or Malak are one of a class of spiritual beings, attendants, and messengers of Yah. Of course, they said God. So I went through and I I did a scale of the etymology for y'all, and I'm going to be inserting that right here. Okay. and you and I'm also going to read it to you right now for those of you who probably don't feel like reading. Okay. So they tell us that the word angel, the English word angel, comes from the Greek word angelos, and it means messenger, envoy, one that announces. So from that, you got the Latin word angelus, that is spelled with an A, and it is what y'all need to know whenever y'all dealing with the etymology of words. You need to know that the definition of words changes all the time, depending on who's ruling the world and who has the most say on what. That is what words usually mean. Whatever the dominant language is at that time, let me put it that way, that's the meaning of what that's the meaning that's going to most popularly be used. Okay, for instance, the word witch. I went and looked up the etymology of the word witch because I wanted to see what is a witch. And whenever I did that, I found out that this word, I'm gonna give y'all a definition of the word witch soon. But anyway, whenever you look at this word, it has transitioned throughout the years, and you are gonna be surprised whenever you hear what a witch really is, okay, or what they say it is. So anyway, going back to the Latin, Angelus or Angelus is one of a class of spiritual beings, attendants, and messengers of Yah. That's what the Latin described it. But the Greeks, on the other hand, they have a completely different answer or definition. Yes, they do kind of resemble each other. The definitions do, but they're not the same thing. They have some of the same pieces. These people who run the world and who have captured us, they do a play on words. You have to get you a dictionary, get an old dictionary and get a new dictionary. Get a Strong's Bible concordance if you can, or Brown's Driver Briggs, even the I call it Chaldean, but the Chaldean writings and definitions and stuff like that, and the ancient Hebrew definitions. If you can get your hands on books like that, please do so. I don't have all of these books. I've been doing it online, and now that they're changing the information and giving us something washed down, y'all, this is something that is, I don't want to say unbelievable, but it's treacherous. How can you keep a people in a land that you stole us and bought us here, and you have not allowed us to go home? You haven't freed us. You ain't paying for us to go back home. We are still in captivity, y'all. Whether you know it or not, you are still in captivity. You're still in the land that you were held captive in. Okay, how can you do that to people, and then whenever they start finding out about themselves, you just start discrediting everything that they read and that they say, and you start going in and changing the words on the websites and stuff to confuse us? That's called wickedness. Okay, that's dysfunction. That's running towards mischief. Your feet are running towards mischief. Your hands are being used for mischief. That's witchcraft. You're working witchcraft on us, trying to work witchcraft on us by being deceptive. That's what witchcraft is. Okay, so that's a form of it. That's a big form of it. So let's keep going. The next part of this word that I found out is that the old English, which is right before we use this English, they call them engel or ingel. It's Engel. Okay, and whenever you go on online etymology dictionary, then you can read all of this same stuff that I'm telling you. So it's not hard for you to find. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm missing a page. Where is it? Oh my goodness. 1 minute. I'm sorry about that, family. I found it. It was in front of my face the whole time. Okay, so another definition of the malak that I found on the website that I started reading angel numbers on, which is Joanne Scribes. I'm going to put the information inside the description box. Okay, so the definition that she has on her site is that the malak are obedient divine beings who obey cosmic law, and it is their duty to give freely and lovingly of themselves, as this is an expression of the outpouring of their divine essence, light and love. Okay, so I know some people have the question, because the thing that was stopping me from fully exploring and speaking with the angels and working with them the way that the Most High was trying to get me to, and what was stopping me from sharing it with y'all, one of the main things was I didn't know if fallen angels were now demons. Okay, so for those of us who have read the Bible and who have read the book of Enoch, who read Jasher, Jubilees, I think it's some other books that talk about the fallen angels, but those books specifically that speak about angels, period, you get to read the difference in interactions between the fallen angels and the angels that we still have that stay with the Most High and who serve us still. So whenever it comes to demons, demons are the souls of the what are they called? The giants. Oh my goodness, why can't I remember what they're called? Nephilim. Yes, the Nephilim, their souls and spirits that still roam this earth, those are demons. Okay, so I know I stumbled a little bit there. I was trying to get my thoughts together. Let me say it again. Demons are not the fallen angels. Whenever you read about the fallen angels are locked away right now until the Most High get ready to do what he gonna do with them. Okay, on the other hand, demons still roam the earth. Whenever those fallen angels came here and had babies with the women, do not get tricked and think that this is not possible. They might not be able to have sex with you in their bodies that they came in, but once they're able to possess a body, like, go and look up CERN. I hope y'all got your pen and your paper. You know I'm gonna give you some information. You need to look up CERN, CERN, and see that they are basically taking entities, demons, and foreign entities that are in the spirit realm, and they're capturing them and giving them information, basically capturing information inside of a box to feed to them. They're trying to make bodies for these things. I'm gonna give you proof. White it out on Watchmen Reports on YouTube. Watchmen Reports. white it out. I think it's the number 6 or 7. White it out 6 or 7. One of them is about CERN. I think it's 6. Watch it and come back and tell me if you think I'm crazy. Okay. So anyway, fallen angels are not demons. Demons are souls of the Nephilim and their offspring. The fallen angels had babies. The Nephilim also the ones that came after them, because y'all, there are people on this earth who are not human. Look up the word human and the definition of human and see what I'm talking about. Okay. So anyway, back to the angels. So my point is saying that is you can talk with angels, you can deal with them. In the word, you are told that if any angel or any spiritual entity comes to you with a word that's different from what Abba Yah says or what Yahweh Shai has to say, then you need not listen to that, if it's an angel or not. It should not be going against, if it's wickedness, if it's speaking of a bunch of sadness and pain and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Not that they just bring you a message, if they're trying to convince you to feel that way, if they're trying to convince you to do those things. If you have any angels around you or any kind of spiritual being that is going against what Abba Yah stands for, that is not what you need to be following. That is not your guardian angel. That is not an angel that was sent here to serve. Okay, well, not to serve you in a good way. There are also angels out here, which we'll talk about as we go. I haven't actually read the actual book, but I'll tell you what book it came from. The Shepherd of Hermes. I got this also from Watchmen and Deborah. They read it out to us, and I looked it up online, where there's an angel who plays with us, like he actually is frolicking around in the field with the sheep in the book, and he is making the sheep feel like what they're doing is right and is okay, but all the while he's setting them up to be sent off to the next angel who is torturing the sheep in the field. Okay, I hope y'all got an understanding of why I said all of that. All right, so let's get back to it. Yeah, angels are here to freely give of themselves, and they have love and light, and that's what they are giving to us, love and light. They're here to serve, but the Most High has also given them rulership over us. So angels have the authority to punish you if you need to. There are certain laws that are set in place, universal laws that angels have to abide by, that we have to abide by, that nature has to abide by. So whenever you do something that's out of the way, that's wrong or misguided or something like that, angels can help you, but they only step in whenever you ask them to, or if you're about to die before your time, or either if it's something where they have to act off of universal law. Okay, they can't just step in and do whatever they want to do. You have the free will to use them. Okay, so if you are, I'm trying to find an example. If your stomach hurts, excuse me. Oh, if your stomach hurts and you need to be healed of that ailment, you can call on your angel. You can call on Archangel Raphael and say, I need you to please help me, angel. Will you please help me to, Archangel Raphael, will you please help me to heal my stomach? I'm having such and such problem. Will you tell me what to do or show me what to do? And sooner or later, you'll either get an idea to your head. You might hear it on the TV. It might be something on the table right in front of you. You might get a thought, not an idea, but a thought persuading you to do something, and before you know it, your stomach is healed, the problem is gone away, and you didn't even know it until the next day or 2 days later. You're like, oh, angel, you led me to, you know what I'm saying? That's the way things naturally occur with them. Sometimes you don't even know that you're being helped until the problem is solved. You don't even know that you're being spoken to until after you've already performed whatever it is that you're supposed to perform, and you sit down and you think about that voice that you heard or that nudge that you felt or whatever. And I'll talk to y'all more about recognition of the angels. I'm just letting you know how things just happen to play out. Okay. And next she says, since many never actually see them, it is very important to learn how to sense them by sensing their presence. Angels can be sensed by all human senses, so you can sense them through your sixth sense, or it's supposed to be seven senses, y'all. I'm actually looking into that, and I'm going to bring y'all some more information about that. So you got touch, taste, smell, hearing, seeing, telepathy, and oh my goodness, there's another one.